Class 3 Science. Good morning, students. Today's topic is living and non-living things. Chapter 1. In this lesson, you will learn about living and non-living things, characteristics of living and non-living things, differences between living and non-living things. Now look at this picture. There are some pictures of living things and non-living things. If you look around, you will find various objects. Some of them are living things, while others are non-living. Some of the living or non-living things are found in nature. They are not made by man. They are called natural things. For example, air, water, soil, snow, cloud, rocks and sand are non-living natural things. They are not made by man. Objects like car, train, buildings, soap and glass are man-made. These are non-living things. They are not found in nature. So, they are called man-made non-living things. Plants, animals, human beings and microbes are living things. Now see the picture. What you have in living things? What living things can do? Let us learn more about it. Characteristics of living and non-living things. Living things are alive. They grow, breathe, move, react and reproduce. Non-living things cannot grow, breathe, move, react and reproduce. They are not alive. Let us learn more about them. Living things grow. Children, all living things grow. Just see the picture. A calf grows into a cow. Then you see the picture of hen with chicks. A chick grows into a hen. And you can see the picture of tree. A mango seedling grows into a big mango tree. And a boy becomes a man. It grows into a man. So, all living things grow. Now, you see the pictures of non-living things which are not alive. Non-living things do not grow. A pen never grows into a bigger pen. Students, just see that when living things grow from a baby to a man, from a seedling to a tree, but when there are non-living things like pen, bottle, car, your toys, they do not grow. Okay? They do not become big in size. Now, next is living things need food. Why they need food? All living things need food to grow. For example, plants make their own food with the help of air, water and sunlight. All animals need food. See the picture. A dog is eating food and a tiger is eating meat. So meat is also a food for a tiger. They have different kind of food, okay, and all the animals need food to survive. So they eat either plants or other animals. We eat food because food gives us energy to do work. And non-living things do not eat food. Next, living things move. Students, just see how the living things move in this picture. Living things can move by themselves. Different living things move in different ways. Some can move about in more than one way. Man can walk, run, and some animals can also swim. Example, a tiger running. But non-living things do not move on its own. Now living things feel. So how do they feel? Let's see in the picture and learn. Living things have sense organs which help them to feel. Living things like a plant, when you touch a plant, for example, a plant called mimosa, when you feel that plant, the leaves of that plant, when touched, the plant close the leaves. Okay, as soon as you will touch it, the leaves will close. Then you can see when you touch an animal, they feel good and happy. When it is cold, you feel cold. When the weather is hot, you feel hot. So these are the feelings of living things. But non-living things cannot feel. They do not have any feelings like happy, sad. Okay? Next is living things breathe. Let us find out. All living things breathe in air. For example, a fish breathes with gills. You just see the picture. A fish has gills and through gills fish breathes. Next picture is of a worm. How they breathe? They breathe through their skin. Then you can see a human being breathing. They are taking oxygen so that they can live. And you also see the picture of an insect, a grasshopper. How they breathe? Insects breathe through spiracles. What do you mean by spiracles? There are small holes in their abdomen. So through that they breathe. Air enters the spiracle, allowing oxygen to travel along a network of tubes called trachea to reach the cells in the insect's body. Okay, and you can see a plant leaf, how the plant breathes, because plants are also living things, right? So they breathe through the small tiny holes on the leaves. You can see these tiny holes are called stomata. Alright, but non-living things do not breathe. Next is living things reproduce. A plant bears fruits. The seed inside a fruit grows into a baby plant. Just see the picture of a plant and you will get to know how a seed become to a big tree. Next is a picture of a bird laying eggs. So a bird lays eggs. Baby birds hatch out of eggs. Next is a woman gives birth to a baby. So you can see here how the living things, a human being giving a birth to a baby, that is called reproducing. And you can see a picture of a family, that from a small baby you become big boy, then you become an adult. Okay, but non-living things cannot reproduce. Now children, you have learned about the characteristics of the living things. Now we will find what are the difference between living and non-living things. Living things grow, but non-living things do not grow. Living things can move, but non-living things cannot move on their own. Living things need food, but non-living things do not need food. Living things breathe, but non-living things do not breathe. Living things reproduce, but non-living things do not reproduce. Children, I hope you have understood the lesson. Now you have to do some exercise. Answer the following questions. First question is, write 2 man-made things. I have told you so many man-made things with the pictures. Just find out and write down 2 man-made things. Next question is, write 2 natural non-living things. So you have to write here 2 natural non-living things which are not made by man. What does a puppy grow into? The third question means, what do you call a puppy when it grows? Fourth question, write the breathing organs of an insect. In this question, you have to write how does an insect breathe, through which organ. Fifth question, write two living things. Now here you have to mention the alive things. Which are the living things? I have already told you in the lesson. See the picture, find out and write down in your notebook. Children, I hope you have learned a lot in this lesson. Read the chapter thoroughly, find out the answers and write down. Thank you.